The Canadian Card Collector here, and welcome back to day 109 of a daily deck review. And the deck that we're taking a look at today is the Sharks by DMC. So, with no further ado, let's take a look and see what we get. Here we have a matte finish tuck box here. It's a mostly white matte finish tuck box here with some red accents here. As you can see a sneak peek of the back design here on the front of the tuck box here. You can kind of see some kind of like ribbon kind of thing going across the edges here. Yep, you got the little ribbon part that goes around the tuck box here. And on one side, you just got that ribbon with the little metallic silver shark there. And you got another metallic silver shark on the other side there. On the bottom, it says designed by Philip Smith and a DMC there. There's his name there. I'll try to pronounce it, but I'll probably say it wrong. If it'll focus in. Drummond Money Cuts. I don't know how to say his last name there. And then you got the barcode there. A little bit of corporate information saying it's made in the United States there by the United States Playing Card Company. And then for the back of the tuck box here, it says winners never quit and quitters never win here in a ribbon, the red ribbon there in white text. Then you got a little bit of metallic silver ink for the word sharks there in the middle. And then just above it, it says created for the Dauntless card players there. Then you got like a circle design that it's all in there. A little bit of silver like line work just above and below. On the top of the tuck box here, you got the DMC logo there. Kind of like a wax seal kind of like design there. And it is slightly embossed or debossed. So you can kind of feel like a little bit of texture there. And the little tuck flap here, you got a little red shark there. A little tuck flap. Nothing on the inner tuck flaps there. Now if I take the cards out of the box, on the inside of the tuck box here, it's just plain white. Nothing too crazy going on inside there. So, now that we took a look at the tuck box, let's take a look at the cards. And first we'll start with the back design here. Here we have a mirrored back design with that standard white border going around. And this is a red and white, colored back design here. And you can see it's like a diamond back design here with that circle design in the middle there with that little hexagon or octagon, no hexagon. Yeah, hexagon shape there in the middle with two sharks coming out of it. And then the sharks got cards coming out of their mouth there. And it's a mirrored back design because you can flip it over. And it's the same design in both directions. And that diamond design is kind of trippy to look at for long periods of time. And it starts like messing with your eyes there. And now on to the cards you get with the deck. You got one Joker here that says Joker, Joker there. Then you got the Joker there in the middle that is kind of scuba diving. And he has a harpoon gun there pointed at the silhouette of like a shark there. And then you got a second Joker here that says Joker, Joker. Then you got that same Joker there, like scuba diving with the harpoon gun. But then it has a Two of Hearts reveal there on it because it kind of like shot the harpoon into the shark there. This one's kind of like a straight line, and that one's kind of like curved over with the Two of Hearts reveal there. And the next card you get a Sharks history card here. So I'll pause it if you want to read it there. And then it's just the back design on the other side there. And the last card you get in the deck here, or the fourth extra card you get in the deck, you get an ad card. You get a double backer of the back design here. Now on to the custom Ace of Spades here. Here you got a giant spade there, spade pip there, right in the middle there, with the DMC logo there. And then for the rest of the cards here, they're pretty much it's pretty much as a standard deck of cards from this point on, but I'll still show them to you anyway. Here we got the spades, there's standard spades. And same thing with the court cards, the Jack, Queen, and King of spades here. There's just the standard court card, standard faces, and standard colorway. And the same thing with the diamonds, standard diamonds. And then the standard court cards with the standard faces, and standard colorway. And then for the clubs, the Jack, Queen, and King of clubs here. Standard faces and standard colorway. And for the rest of the clubs, they're just standard. And for the hearts, the Jack, Queen, and King of hearts. The court cards here, standard faces, standard colorway. And the rest of the hearts are just standard as well. So a pretty simplistic deck so far. Now that we took a look at the cards, time to test the handling. And first we'll start with the springs. Well, they feel pretty smooth so far. And they're not overly hard to spring. They're nice and they got a nice bend to them. It's not like super bendy to where they overbend, but they're not like stiff either. You can easily bend them, but not overly bend them, which is nice. Some nice smooth springs there. And they're nice and clicky, the sounding there. Yep, the springs are nice and smooth there. No issues there. Now onto the fans. And as you can see, they spread nice and evenly here. You can see all the different pips and numbers there. There's no stickiness or clumpiness to them. They fan perfectly like every single time. There's no issues there. Now on to the Pharaoh. And as you can see there, it's filled nice and smoothly there. No issues. Effortless there. And they interlocked nice and evenly there. They spaced out nice and evenly. Now for the giant fan of the back design. Now for that reverse Pharaoh. It failed there. It was decently smooth there. But there was a little bit of like stickiness to them. Like they kind of like stuck together a little bit. So you kind of have to slightly push them together. But overall they still pretty much failed pretty easily there. But not as like, they didn't like interlock and twine as easy. Or as flawlessly there. They're slightly spaced out as you can see there. But anyways, now on to the giant fan of the faces. There's not much to say about the Pharaoh. They fail pretty easily there. Now on to the Riffle Shuffle or Bridge Shuffle. Oh yeah, these are definitely made for doing wiffle shuffles and bridge shuffles because they're pretty smooth. Even if you like miscut like some of the packets, like unevenly like interlock them together, they're still pretty smooth. Oh yeah, they're still pretty smooth. However you interlock them together. And even if you mess up the cards, okay, maybe not that way. I kind of messed that up kind of bad, but yeah, every single time they feel really smooth. And see how uneven that is? It still felt pretty smooth. That was kind of like really uneven. But like every time you do it, they're pretty smooth. You know, the riffle shuffles and bridge shuffles are super smooth there and really fun to do with these. Now for a few packet cuts. And to truly test if they're good at packet cutting, like over the top packet cutting, is if I can do the worm. And these are definitely worm approved, like first try. No, it was effortless through that. So these cards can definitely packet cut. Now for the one-handed cut or Australia cut. These cards definitely hold up to the standard of handling here. There's no issues with the handling, and they feel smooth and they feel fantastic. Other than the fact that they're slightly slippery. But now, time for the dribbles. The dribbles are pretty smooth here. They're like a lighter dribble. There's not like they don't catch on your fingers as much. They kind of slip out of your fingers a little bit faster. It's like a softer dribble there. But you get a little bit more like of a grip when you flip them over. But the more you do the dribbles, you could like wear the corners slightly. But they're still pretty smooth. Well, now time for the spread fan. And lastly, spread the cards on the table. Well, overall, I gotta say, I'm really impressed with these cards. They handle fantastic. I found no issues with them. They're nice and smooth, and it's a great, elegant, and simple design deck here. You got that custom back design here, that stylish yet simple custom back design here. And then the fact that they got standard faces, that means anyone can use them, and they see the standard faces here. So they're good for Magic, just standard card games and cardistry here. So, I see no issues with these whatsoever. It's definitely a great deck. Would highly recommend it. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed. This has been day 109 of your daily deck review. This has been the Sharks playing cards from DMC and Philip Smith. I'm the Canadian Card Collector, signing out. Hope you enjoyed. That's the video. Thanks for watching. Bye.